You're 7 years old, standing barefoot in the mud outside a wooden shack in Rio Negro, Colombia. Your father works the fields. Your mother teaches school for pennies. You watch the rich kids ride past in cars, leather shoes gleaming. Something burns in your chest. Not jealousy. A promise. Medellin, 1960. You're 10 now, and you figured something out. The kids who survive aren't the strongest, they're the smartest. You start small. Stolen tombstones, sandblasted clean, sold to grieving families who never know. Disgusting? Maybe. But your mother needs medicine. Morality is expensive, you can't afford it yet. Cigarettes, whiskey, electronics. By 16, you're running contraband through the Colombian countryside. Every border crossing teaches you something, which officials take bribes, which routes stay unwatched, how fear travels faster than bullets. Your crew grows. They call you El Patron as a joke. You don't laugh. You like the sound. 1975, a contact whispers about something new. Cocaine. Americans will pay anything for it. The profit margins make your contraband business look like a lemonade stand. 1 kilo costs $2,000 here. Sells for $50,000 in Miami. You do the math 3 times because the numbers seem impossible. You need partners. Gustavo Gaviria, your cousin, brilliant with numbers, loyal to blood. The Ochoa brothers, connected, experienced, ruthless when required. Together, you construct something unprecedented. Coca paste from Bolivia and Peru, processing labs hidden in Colombian jungle, planes, boats, a distribution network spanning 2 continents. You're not a smuggler anymore. You're an architect. The money comes so fast it creates problems you never imagined. Where do you put it? Banks ask questions. You buy rubber bands by the crate, bury cash in fields, lose 10% to rats and moisture. Your accountant weeps trying to count it. This is your new normal. Poverty is a memory dissolving in Colombian rain. Her name is Maria Victoria Henao. She's 15, you're 24. Her family despises you. A criminal, they say, unworthy of their daughter. But she sees something different. Ambition. Devotion. You promise her the world. And here's the thing about Pablo Escobar's promises. You keep them. Every single one. The wedding is small. Your love, absolute. Silver or lead. You give everyone the choice. Take the bribe, live wealthy, refuse, die quickly. It's elegant, really. Most choose silver, the ones who don't become examples. A judge who rejected your money, his car explodes Tuesday morning. By Thursday, his replacement is on payroll. Fear is a currency more reliable than cocaine. By 1980, you control 80% of cocaine entering the United States. 80%. The Medellin cartel ships 15 tons daily. Your organization employs thousands. Pilots, chemists, lawyers, assassins, politicians. You've built an invisible nation within a nation, with its own laws, its own justice, its own king. Forbes magazine will soon come calling. 3,000 acres. A private zoo with hippos, elephants, giraffes imported from Africa. A full-size replica of the plane that carried your first shipment. Swimming pools, helicopter pads. Your children ride go-karts past dinosaur statues while servants count money in the basement. This is what poverty dreams about when poverty goes to sleep. You build soccer fields in the slums, hospitals, housing for 2,000 families who lived in garbage dumps. On Sundays, you walk through barrios handing out cash. The poor worship you. Mothers name babies Pablo. Why? Because you remember what hunger felt like, and because loyal neighborhoods don't talk to police. Power, real power, the kind that doesn't hide. 1982, you win a seat in Colombia's Congress as an alternate representative. You stand in that chamber surrounded by men born into privilege, wearing suits bought with clean money. They look at you with disgust. You smile back. The barefoot boy from Rio Negro has arrived. Rodrigo Lara Bonilla. Justice Minister. Incorruptible. He exposes your criminal record on the congressional floor. Newspapers print the photos. Your 1976 mugshot. The drug charges. Your political career collapses overnight. You offer silver. He refuses. You know what comes next, but killing a minister? That's crossing a line that can't be uncrossed. April 30th, 1984. Lara Bonilla's motorcade. A motorcycle pulls alongside. Gunfire. The minister dies on a Bogota street. You've just declared war on the Colombian government. Within hours, the president activates extradition treaties with the United States. Your greatest fear realized: American prisons, American justice. No bribes work there. We prefer a grave in Colombia to a cell in the United States. That's your slogan. You unite the traffickers under one banner: Los Extraditable. The campaign begins: car bombs outside newspaper offices, assassinations of judges, attacks on police, terror as negotiation. Every explosion carries the same message: extradite us, and your cities burn. November 6, 1985. M19 guerrillas, funded with your money, storm Colombia's Palace of Justice. Supreme Court justices held hostage. All extradition case files conveniently destroyed in the fire. When the military retakes the building, over 100 people are dead. The nation mourns. You've just erased the legal framework threatening your freedom. 1987. Forbes lists you as the 7th richest man on Earth. $30 billion. You're spending $1,000 weekly on rubber bands alone. Your cartel moves so much cocaine that you write off 10% as acceptable loss. To rats, to seizures, to the ocean. 10%. That's $3 billion you simply don't care about. Juan Pablo. Manuela. Your children grow up in gilded cages, bodyguards at birthday parties, helicopters for school trips, pet elephants in the backyard. You teach your son that family is everything. That the world will always try to take what's yours. That kindness and cruelty can live in the same heart. He watches, he learns. Luis Carlos Galan. Presidential candidate, he promises to extradite you personally. August 18th, 1989, a campaign rally. Your sicarios open fire in front of thousands. Galan dies on the platform, on live television. Colombia has never seen anything like this. Neither has the world. You've just murdered hope itself. The backlash will be biblical. Now everyone hunts you. The Colombian government, the DEA, the CIA, and something new. A vigilante group called Los Pepes, killing your associates one by one. Your lieutenants disappear. Your properties burn. For the first time since childhood, you feel it again. Fear. Real fear. The empire you built is collapsing. The question isn't if you'll fall. It's how far. Los Pepes. That's what they call themselves. People persecuted by Pablo Escobar. Every day now, another of your lawyers turns up dead. Another cousin. Another accountant who knew your secrets. The hunters have become the hunted, and you realize with cold certainty, the government isn't stopping them. They might even be helping. You count them in your head. Rodrigo Lara, Guillermo Canio, Luis Carlos Galan, 3 judges, 11 journalists, the Avianca flight, 107 souls. For what? You're hiding in safe houses now, moving every 48 hours. The bodies behind you stretch to the horizon, and none of them can protect you anymore. Your son's birthday, you know they're listening, the Americans, the search block, everyone, but he's turning 16 and you're his father. So you pick up the phone. You stay on too long. Love makes you stupid. Love makes you human. And in this war, being human is a death sentence. 15 months of running. 15 months of cold rice and rooftop escapes and wondering if today is the day. Then the technology catches up. They triangulate the signal, that birthday call, that moment of weakness. Within hours, Colombian special forces are mobilizing. The coordinates lock in: Los Olivos neighborhood, December the 2nd, 1993. You wake to sunlight. Medellin sprawls below. Your city, your kingdom, your cage. Somewhere out there, your wife and children are trying to flee the country. No one will take them. Your name is poison now. Everything you built to protect them has become the thing destroying them. The search block surrounds the building. You hear them breach the lower floors, boots on stairs, shouting. After everything, the billions, the armies, the presidents you terrified, it ends in a middle-class neighborhood, a rented safe house. You in your bare feet, you grab shoes, you head for the roof, one last run. The shots come fast, one through the leg, you stumble, one through the back, you fall. The final bullet finds you above the ear. And just like that, at 44 years old, one day after your son's birthday, the king of cocaine dies on a Medellin rooftop. No throne, no crown, just terracotta tiles still warm from the sun. They photograph your body, they celebrate in the streets, but cocaine keeps flowing. New cartels rise. The poor stay poor. You wanted to be remembered as a hero. Instead, you became a warning. Every empire built on blood ends in blood. Every shortcut has a price, and the bill always comes due.